What up? It's your boy Tony Go here, the Go Talk podcast on Imperial Sports Media YouTube channel. We breaking down the LSU versus Iowa game last night, a big, highly anticipated matchup, a rematch of the national championship. You got Angel Reese from LSU going against Caitlin Clark from Iowa, and let's get into it. So, first day that stood out to me, Iowa came firing on all cylinders. Caitlin Clark came out there popping threes. First basket of the game was a Caitlin Clark three, pulled up from looked like 27. Iowa came out setting the pace, a lot of threes. They kind of look like the current NBA team right now, the way they were popping threes. What's her name? Kate Martin was popping a lot of threes. She had a great game, 21 points of her own. Caitlin Clark, 41 points, 12 assists, and it looked like Iowa was going to run away with it until that first timeout. LSU took a timeout. Angel Reese rallied the troops, and she started to get the girls going. Passes here, get her teammates involved, big time rebounds, and then she started to impose her will on the game. And from that first timeout on, LSU, going into that timeout, they were down 9-17. By the end of the first quarter, after that timeout, they were up 31-26. They had the momentum on their side. They were firing on all cylinders. It looked like we were about to have a great, spectacular game. Well, we did have a great game, but Iowa soon snatched that momentum back. And I said, Angel Reese started imposing her will. She was 6 for 8 until she rolled her ankle. She had to come out of the game. Even when she came back in the game after that ankle roll, she was 1 for 12 for a very large stint of that game. You could tell it just wasn't the same. And I'm not saying that to say like they would have still won, but it was clearly a difference from the time she came out the game. And Iowa took that momentum back, and they did not relinquish it. I will say they did have it tied up, I believe 45 apiece going into the half. Flaugier made a circus like spin layup at the end of the first half to tie it up. And but as I stated, from there, Caitlin Clark was imposing her will. She hit 9 threes, guys. And as I said, this was my first time watching her in her entirety. And I gotta say, she gave me hints of the Magic Man with the passes. She had 12 assists, and she gave me hints of Chef Curry. She looked like the chef out there. She's pulling up from 30. She's pulling up from 27. She made 9 threes, guys. She's getting to the basket. She's penetrating, dishing out. She has the traditional point guard skills of a Magic. She has the new age combo guard shooting ability of a Steph. And it's like the perfect marriage. And what you would want in a basketball player. It's like she has both. She has the assist, she's a floor general, and she has the shooting. This girl's the real deal. But in full transparency, this was my first time watching Angel Reese. And even with the bomb ankle, she still put up 17 points and 20 boards, 3 blocks, 4 assists. And this was, I just kind of feel for her that she got hurt like that. But it was a hell of a game. These girls came out and put on a show. As I said, Flaugier Johnson had 23 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 assists. Michaela Williams had 18 points, 7 assists. Michaela Williams had 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And Haley Van Lith, she has got used and abused by Caitlin Clark. It was a pretty embarrassing display. But again, who can guard Caitlin Clark at this point? But golly, you should have switched up the assignment, because that girl was getting used and abused. She was missing shots. It was just not a good look. She probably should have stayed her ass in Louisville, because it just was not a good look for Caitlin Clark. Was running rampant on this young lady. It was pretty bad. Iowa, Caitlin Clark, as I stated, 41 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds. Kate Martin, 12, Kate Martin made a lot of big time threes as well. She was out there balling her ass off as well. Kate Martin, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Celia Falter chipped in 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. You see me looking off the screen. I'm looking at my notes, guys. And then the closest, like I said, Iowa didn't give up the momentum after Angel Reese came out the game. The closest LSU got it was 6 in the fourth. But I will say, the offensive boards from LSU was impressive in the third quarter, especially. It was a couple offensive boards that I was like, man, how are they even grabbing these boards? But yeah, guys, this was a highly impressive game. Highly impressive game. Iowa gets the revenge from that national championship last year. No more John Cena. There was none of that going on from Angel Reese. Their confetti was down. You see the picture of Kayla Clark laying down with the confetti. It was big time, guys. So they advanced to the Final Four. Guys, this is big time college basketball. And my question is, the Angel Reeses of the world, the Kayla Clark of the world, moving to the next level, going to the WNBA. Will this bring more eyes on the WNBA? Will this give the excitement of people wanting to watch the WNBA? Because these girls really came out and balled out. I tell you what, probably not, but I'll check up on them. I'll check in if you know what I'm saying. I'll check in because I like what I saw, man. This was highly impressive. I came home from work. I was like, I gotta check this out. I gotta see what all the hype is about. So yeah, guys, Imperial Sports Media YouTube channel, the Go Talk podcast. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for tuning in with me, guys. Peace out.